Sean Q here, your high ticket sales coach. I'm just having a little bit of a dance party here. I'm Sean Q, your high ticket sales coach. And in this video, you are going to learn the 2 skill sets every coach and entrepreneur, every freelancer and expert in 2021 needs to acquire in order to be successful. Not only be successful, but make business so fun and make it so simple. I am so excited. If you're with me live, going to put hashtag team live in the comments below. If you're on the replay, going to put hashtag team replay below. I am so excited for today. Let's jump in. Hey, I'm Sean Q, your high ticket sales coach, and I help experts easily attract and connect with high-paying dream clients so they can grow their business without the ick, the sleaze, and non-consensual sales tricks of the past. We do this using our Heck Yes Sales method. I go live every Thursday at 11 a.m. PT. If you want to hear a ding every single time I go live, make sure you click on that subscribe button. It looks like a little bell that you can click and it will alert you. Hey, there's some good freebies coming to you. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 2 skill sets every single coach and expert needs to acquire in order to see more success, have more fun, and just make it so enjoyable. Okay, listen. Back in the 70s and 80s, there was this incredible monkey study. Everybody say monkey study. And in the study, they split these monkeys into 2 different groups and gave them a puzzle to complete. Both groups completed the puzzle remarkably quickly. The scientists gave a reward to one of the groups after they completed the puzzle. They gave them raisins and bananas. And what happened was after the monkeys, the first group of monkeys ate the raisins and bananas, they gave both groups of monkeys another puzzle to complete. What happened though was those who were expecting a reward and some type of incentive to complete the puzzle did it slower the second time and made more mistakes the second time. The group that had no incentive, no reward other than loving to do the puzzle, loving to learn how to figure it out, they did it quicker and enjoyed the process a lot more. In other words, one group of monkeys was focused on what they'd gain by doing the puzzle. The other group was focused on just learning and loving the process of the puzzle. Okay, now monkeys are monkeys, humans are humans. So go ahead and let me know if you're live with me. Go to put hashtag team live and let me know if you're watching. If you are on the rerun, go ahead and let me know that as well. Okay, there was a human study though, because monkeys are monkeys, humans are humans. Human study that was done. And what happened was they split these humans into 2 different groups, just like the monkeys, and gave them a puzzle to complete. Group A was promised a $50 gift card after completing the puzzle. Group B was told, do the puzzle, it's just for fun, we want to see what happens. Group A, the people who were incentivized to do the puzzle, had more arguments, worked slower, and worked even against their own group members. And after about 10 minutes, their excitement for the puzzle began to fade. And what happened was they were asking themselves, well, is this even worth it? Man, we don't even have to finish this. Group B, the people who were told just do it for fun, finished the puzzle quicker, laughed and smiled more while working together, worked as a team more cohesively, and even asked for another puzzle to do after finishing the first one. In other words, once we associate a reward with the action we're taking, our motivation, our joy, our love, our passion immediately begins to decline. So skill set number 1, develop an insatiable desire to learn. An insatiable desire to learn. Let me kind of break it down for business, okay? If you're told you need to post on social media more, You need to post on Facebook more. You need to go live more, because then you'll land clients. What happens is you're going to go do it, but then a week later, you may not land the clients. And because you were motivated for the clients and not for showing up for your people, you're going to start getting inconsistent. You'll start procrastinating. You'll even ask yourself, well, is this even worth it? And you might even stop doing what you were told to do. You were motivated for the clients, not to shine on social. I see Kevin's with us. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? So good to see you. And Brian's with us. #Team Live. So good to see you. How you doing this morning? What are you doing today? Let me know in the comments. So when you are motivated for the output or the potential gain, your motivation begins to drop. When you are motivated just to learn and to love it, your motivation begins to rise and you begin to show up even more frequently. Because your initial desire in that example wasn't necessarily to learn social media, it was to gain clients, your desire will begin to fall and you won't feel deeply satisfied with it. One of my favorite quotes is, the desire to do something because you find it deeply satisfying and personally challenging inspires the highest levels of creativity and success. I'm going to say that again. The desire to do something, maybe in your business, show up, make phone calls, post online, because you find it deeply satisfying and personally challenging, inspires the highest levels of creativity and success. I'm going to give you a quick example. One of my favorite people on the planet, her name is Nishira. She started working with us in one of our masterminds, and she's like, I know I need to spend time on LinkedIn. I know it. I know my people are there, but I'm so nervous. I'm so scared. It feels so stuffy there. It feels so serious. Well, what I told her in that coaching call was, guess what, Nishira? You're the next best expert at LinkedIn. You're going to fall in love with LinkedIn and you're going to love learning all about it. And so she shifted her mindset to, I need to go get clients on LinkedIn, to I need to learn how to love LinkedIn and I need to learn about it. And I'm just so excited to learn. So she literally spent so much time just learning about LinkedIn. She started pressing all the buttons. She was like, I wonder what this button does. I wonder what this does. I wonder what happens when I message people here. And I wonder what happens when I comment or react. And she just fell in love with the platform, with showing up for her people and being authentic. Well, what happened was, because she learned how to do it, she became more consistent. She loved learning. She loved the platform. She became more consistent, more passionate, more energetic about it. And what happened was she began to get featured on podcasts. She's been on television. She's contacted and been contacted by Fortune 500 CEOs, experts, entrepreneurs. I mean, she is killing it on that platform. And what's pretty incredible is that was simply a side effect of her falling in love with that platform. So I want to ask you right now, what is it that you're trying to do simply because you think there's going to be a result from it, and you're not doing it out of love? You're not doing it because you want to actually learn how to do it. The first skill set is it's an insatiable desire to learn. Gary Vee, very famous entrepreneur. Let me know if you're a fan or not a fan of his. But he said something really incredible. He says, play the long game. One way to play the long game and to be sure that you're going to be here 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and you're going to continue to grow, is to fall in love with what you're doing. Because when you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. When you love what you do, you're not motivated by what it might be able to give you, but you're motivated just to do it. I see Brian made a comment. He says, building for a launch, loving the process. Yes, fall in love. For Brian, you fall in love with the process of learning how to launch, learning the ins and the outs. So good. If you're live with me, go to #Team Live and let me know what you're doing today. So the first skill set, an insatiable desire to learn. The second skill set is an unquenchable thirst for action. Now, we all know taking action is what actually moves the needle forward. We know insight isn't enough. If you have the greatest insight during a coaching call, maybe you get the best information from that guru or expert. Maybe you're even given the best strategy by a consultant or strategist. Unless action and implementation are involved, it won't matter. How many times, though, I've been here before, let me know in the comments below. How many times have you said you're going to do something? Maybe you've even made a plan for it. Maybe you've even said, I'm going to do this consistently. And then like a week later, it's gone. Like you just don't do it. The motivation's gone. Well, one, obviously, where's the love? Is the love in the output or is the love in the outcome? You want to make sure you fall in love with the process and the journey and the doing. But then on the other side of that, are you setting yourself up to take action? A lot of people think, well, it's just setting an intention. If I say, oh, I'm going to do that more consistently, that's all you need. But there's actually 4 different layers to strong, consistent action. Put that in the comments below, somebody. Strong, consistent action. Oh my gosh, Hunter's here. Hashtag Team Live. So good to see you, Hunter. What are you working on today? And then Hunter, oh, so many times. Sean Q, so good. Okay, I'm going to give you the 4 layers of consistent, strong action. If you put these 4 things in, I guarantee, this is a guarantee, you will have a 250% chance of actually doing what you say you're going to do consistently. Write these 4 words down for other people so they can see it. Date, time, location, person. Date, time, location, person. Let me break this down. If you say you're going to do something, but you don't know when you're going to do it, the day you're going to do it doesn't make a difference. Like, oh, I'll do that one day, or I'll do that someday. I don't know about you, but I've said that before. One day that's going to happen, or someday. Give it a specific day. Not one day, not someday, but on Monday, Tuesday. Give it a specific date. On top of that, not just, okay, I'll do it on Mondays, but I'll do it on Mondays at 10, from 10 to 12, from 10 to 10:30. Give it a day and a time. Write it down. Go to your calendar, whether it's a physical or digital, put it in. Put reminders in your phone. Do what you have to do so that it reminds you this is designated time for this thing. The 3rd layer of strong, consistent action is have a day, the time of day, and a location. Where will you take action? Maybe for you, it's in your living room, your kitchen, your office, at the co-working space, at the Starbucks, wherever it is. You want to make sure that you're setting the day, the time, and where you're going to take action. And the final piece, and one of the most important, is who's going to keep you accountable, the person that's going to keep you accountable, that you're going to tell your goal to, your dream to, the action you're going to take to, so they can check in on you. If you say it's Monday at 10 to 10:30 in your living room, at 10:31, they're the person saying, hey, did you get it done? Hey, what happened during those 30 minutes? You said you were going to do it. Did you do it? So day, time, location, person. Those are the 4 layers of strong, consistent action. Thank you so much, Kevin, for putting that down. Brian says 4 layers of strong, consistent action: date, time, location, person. So fundamental. So I want to ask you right now, do you have, for the things you want to fall in love doing, the things you're like, okay, I know I should be doing it, but I'm really doing it just to get the clients, the things you want to shift from, okay, hopefully that gets me clients, to, oh, I really want to fall in love with that process. I want to fall in love with showing up. I want to fall in love with live streaming. I want to fall in love with creating content. I want to fall in love with that process. I want to learn all about it. What is that thing that you know you should be falling in love with? Do you have a day, time, location, and person specified for that thing? If not, go take like 30 seconds right now. Let me know, what is the thing you're falling in love with right now? And then let me know if you do have a date, time, location, and person. Brian says, just like good real estate, location, location, location. So good. Now, I mentioned Nishira. She talked about, she spent some time on LinkedIn. I want to dive a little bit deeper into her story because I think you're going to be really inspired by the things that she did to fall in love with learning, to have an insatiable desire to learn, and an unquenchable thirst for action. Okay, so here's our client feature, Nishira Linton. She is an incredible financial therapist. She specifically works in the financial space of helping you figure out your finances, and it's pretty incredible. I want to shout her out because I've noticed for the last year, we just had a recent conversation, and she is a completely different person than who she was a year ago. What happened was she wanted to spend time on LinkedIn, but on top of that, she was trying to introduce something to a new market. Have you ever been there where you're like, I have a new offer, I have a new program, but who's going to be the right person for it? Or I want to spend time in this, but I'm kind of new to it. Listen, a lot of times you feel like, well, I'm an imposter, or I'm not experienced enough, or I don't have enough skill set to go out into a marketplace. But here's your permission to say, if it's new to you, great. You can learn, you can acquire. That's what a growth mindset is. So she had this new offer introduced to a new market. She said, I'm going to fall in love with this. I'm going to have an insatiable desire to learn not just about what I do, but about the people I want to serve. Somebody put that down. It's all about people. It's all about people. The more you learn about people, the more you acquire understanding and empathy and insight about people, the more capable you are of landing higher paying clients, of reaching the right people. So let me ask you, when's the last time you asked yourself about your people? When's the last time? Here's something I do. Once a month, I print out a list of my top 10 paying clients, highest paying clients, my dream clients. And then what I do is I go look at their stuff. I go research their Facebook, their social media. I look at like their website, and I just try to understand, who are these people? What are they driven by? What are their personality types? What makes me attracted to them, and what makes them attracted to me? Nishira did this process where she fell in love with her people. Not only that, but she also fell in love with obviously the offer and the stuff. And so let me encourage you, fall in love with your people. Fall in love with what you do. If you don't love it, if you're not passionate about it, if you're not over the top excited about it, you're going to lose out to somebody who is. Your people aren't going to find you attractive because they're going to think, well, you're just doing this out of obligation. And people can tell when you post on social, it feels very icky or sleazy, like, oh, you're just trying to get something from me. You're not actually authentically showing up because you love what you do. So make sure you love what you do, you fall in love with the people, and you fall in love with the person. Now, I have one question I want you to ask yourself this week that I guarantee if you answer that question, if you really sit in this question, meditate on this question, you're going to see some incredible results. So this question was inspired by a networking event I went to. And they said, what do you do? Introduce yourselves to other people and tell them what you do. Well, I decided to change that question up a little bit. And I can't tell you how many times I saw people light up. You could see in their spirit, their soul, they got excited by the question I'm about to share with you. And the question is this: not what do you do, not who you are, not who do you want to reach. What do you love about what you do? What do you love about what you do? What brings you joy, immeasurable joy? What gets you giddy about what you do? Let me know in the comments right now. Go ahead and answer that question. What gets you giddy? What do you love about what you do? If you're ever at a networking meeting, don't just ask that of yourself. Ask that to the people you're meeting. Kevin says, so good. It's all about people. Fall in love with the people you serve. Yes, if you fall in love with them, you're going to attract them to you. So good. Now, I'm really excited because we just opened up doors to Offer to Clients, which is our premium, a brand new program that we just released specifically for coaches and experts who want to step into that high ticket realm, who want to serve extraordinary people, who want to learn how to love the sales process, who want to craft an offer they're proud to share, who want to find their people and be able to show up. Offer to Clients is a premium course where not only do you get lifetime access to training, 3 modules plus a ton of bonuses, but also to lifetime access to monthly coaching calls, lifetime access to me and my support coaches who are going to support you and help you. Now, working with me typically ranges from $10,000 to $30,000, sometimes even $50,000 depending on the offer. You can get started today for $97, or $197. $197. It's going to be so easy, so simple. We want to make this as accessible to everyone as possible. So go to Offer to Clients. If somebody could put that link in the comments below, www.offertoclients.com. Click that link. You're going to get all the information, and then you'll be able to sign up. I'm so stoked for this because I know I've been wanting to serve new coaches and experts, or coaches and experts who've been in the game, been in the business, but they want to land higher paying clients, or they're tired of offering discounts, or they're not really comfortable with the sales process. I'm really excited to support you and serve you. So go to offertoclients.com, www.offertoclients.com, get all the information. And if it's a good fit for you, I'm excited to support you. I'm excited to earn the right to be your coach and to support you as you go land high-paying clients. I'm Sean Q, your high-ticket sales coach. And I'm so excited to support you in this new program. Go to www.offertoclients.com. I'm Sean Q. I'll see you in the next video. Was this good or what? Let me know. Give me a #gold nugget. See you in the next video.